Okay, so this is my Success Steppers Game of Life board. Okay, this is my square, right? So the Success Stepper has some things to do, and it's a lot. So right here, you see the curriculum. You see the spectrum, right? So we're going to start right here where Dr. Dorina Shine began. This is the date that I'm introducing this concept of my perspective to the world. So basically, in this physical realm, during this cross stage right here, you can go up or you can come down. It's up to you. You can go across. Now, when you cross, you're looking at the physical. You're looking at the physical experience, and then you're looking at the spiritual experience. Hope you can see that. So anyway, it starts down here. Okay? It starts with numerology. Numerology is a very impactful way to recall everything so you will not forget. Okay? So the individual starts out on a journey. They're born. And they're born in a basic way. You know, they come with the mother or father. Whatever that mother and father does in the physical realm kind of dictates and determines where this child will eventually go, or this individual will go on this curriculum. Okay? So say a parent is not as active in the kid's life as they're supposed to be. They have some obstacles from the very beginning. So they are a sheep. They are sheep, they are asleep, unless someone helps them. And this individual has a right to grow. But many a times the people that is around this basic sheeple individual will be bullied. They will see wolves wearing sheep clothing, or they will see a wolf straight out the pocket. Little Red Riding Hood, remember? Then you see that this individual can excel. Okay? They can either independently move to growth or stay low vibrational. Then they become something that their society has made them. They're controlling, and they control the narrative of the game. They make sure these basic individuals don't get up here because, see, this is the end of where they can go. The third level of this physical game can only take an individual to right here, but there's so much more to go. There's so much more to go. So then this person who stays low vibrational and plays the game tries to prevent this individual, remember the individual we started out with, from growing. So they, 9 times out of 10, will never take and break through the glass ceiling right here. It's only supposed to go that far. But if you do the growth work, if you do the work to make you vibrationally higher, what's going to happen is you're going to become an awakened individual. So then these people who are down here holding the basic individual down, they have to move out of the way because they can't rise up here, because this individual has the ability to continue to excel higher or choose to stay where they are, become a narcissist, become a bully, or stay basic, right? They have that ability to be low vibrational. But what happens is now you're hitting a spiritual level, and you've always had morality. You've always had morality, right? In this rainbow of this curriculum, you always had morality, and it was in the growth work. But something happens. Let's see here. The awakened individual has seen it all. They saw it all. So when you see it all, you have hindsight. You remember what happened down here. Okay? So then you start to heal. So you become a healed individual. Now people are like, well, wait a minute. How did you get there? How did you become a healed individual after we did all this narcissistic work, all this bullying, all this basic structural of things? You're supposed to stay an employee and not an entrepreneur. You're supposed to manifest only low vibrational things like, God, just let me pay my bills. Lord, just let me keep my job. Most High, just, keep these people away from me. Keep me in my right mind. That's all you're supposed to do. While the narcissist plays the puppet master in your life, and then you heal and you see it. When you recognize that these people have stunted your growth, kept you low vibrational, kept you as the individual who is what? Basic, who bullied you, who made you feel less than, who told you were crazy, who put you in a mental health system that was playing a game with your life just so they could win. Once you know that and you have healed, what do you do with that information? That's where we are in today's society. Because hindsight is saying, as a success stepper, this is the game of life that you must play. You must be able to grow and elevate to where you can become a healed individual so you can have heaven on earth. Because these people were not supposed to allow you to have heaven on earth. They were supposed to continue to keep you stuck in this physical realm. They were supposed to keep you stuck here. You were never supposed to be a Dr. Dorina Shine or whoever you are today. But guess what? This is the success steppers game of life. This is the goal. GOL. Thank you, Javier. GOL for the success steppers. And guess what? Guess what? Now you can take this world and you can show them how to be moral and still elevate to a spiritual high vibrational frequency to where you do not have to buy into the narrative that someone else tells you about your life when they were playing the game them damn selves. They were playing the game themselves. Now you see it for what it is. So I wanted to give you a little synopsis of what, and I know it's kindergarten, but that's okay. I got my crayons over there, right? But I wanted to give you a synopsis of what I see as a success stepper. And remember the cross I was telling you? We all have a cross. Look at that. And it's not the cross of Jesus Christ. It's the cross that we must bear potentially on our own to make sure that we either rise to the occasion up here or we stay down here. It's up to us. So what say you about that? I'm just now, putting it all together. It's a beautiful day, beautiful time. I'm just putting it all together. But this right here is a serious topic. And many people have lost their lives through this game. But if you choose to learn more, to do more, to have more, your growth potential will show in your work. And you will see things hindsight. You will not. Don't think you're crazy because you're not. You're not. There are more people resonating with that reality. You are not insane, honey. These people really, really did that. And many, many people are incarcerated under the influence of physical, low vibrational frequency and drugs, alcohol, and beer, wine, whatever, sex, whatever. All those, things that were supposed to block you from getting up here. Be a real true success stepper. Let's stop playing. And we'll see you next time.